Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video by your favourite producer, Saturn. So yes, it has been a while since I've last made a video. I think 3 weeks ago was the last time I made the Kid Leroy tutorial video, which happened to be my last tutorial video since then. And I don't know guys, I've not had too much motivation for music over the last 3 weeks, or even content creation, but today I thought, you know what, I'm going to hop into it because I feel like I want to be consistent with YouTube, right? But if you're not feeling it, you can't force anything. It's the exact same with music. You know, sometimes I just open FL Studio, and if I force myself to make a beat, it turns out not how I'd want it, and then I get stressed because I haven't made content, or I haven't made a beat, or I haven't sent it to an artist. Something like that. But the thing is, with hobbies and things like this, you cannot force it. If you're in the mood for it, and if you have inspiration, do it, because then you're going to produce the best stuff you've ever made. But if you don't, and you're trying to force something just for the sake of it, and just for the sake of, you know, keeping consistent or putting out music, then it's not going to be your best work, right? And then it's going to make you more stressed, and then it just keeps piling and piling, and then you want to quit, right? Which is not the case for me. I just don't have any motivation, but we do today. So we're going to hop into FL Studio, cook up a beat, and yeah, I love you guys. I've missed you a lot. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in FL Studio. Like I said, it's been a while, but I've been listening to a lot of Uzi at the moment, so Pink Tape. I was sleeping on the album so much, by the way. I will agree, the second half of the album's not the best work he's ever put out, but there's so many bangers on there. And I thought, I know I've made an awful lot of kind of rage beats or virtual beats or video game type beats, but to be honest, that's just what I'm feeling. So, like I said, you can't force anything, and I'm feeling this, so let's get some nice sounds, and let's cook up a fire Lil Uzi Vert type beat. Hard. So now I think, because we've been using GMS a lot for these beats, we're going to open up an instance of Sawyer. And Sawyer honestly has some crazy stuff in it. So there is one that I really like, which is this. So I always layer this on my bass notes. Although it doesn't sound in key, does it? So that's a problem, but that's okay. Let's just keep working. Okay, cool, we've got the lead going now. It sounds hard as hell. I'm Lil Uzi Vert. I like that a lot. We're gonna get another instance of Sawyer, I think, and we're gonna go for a more paddy sound, if that makes sense. So a nice wider sound. Also, I'm thinking of adding some plucks as well. But let's see what these bring. So let's just look through all of them. To be honest, there is a pad section, but a lot of these... Ooh, I like this one actually. A lot of them don't sound that good. Okay, cool. Let's just follow the root notes. Okay, ladies and gents, so I think the main bulk of the melody is done now. I might add some sound effects later, of course. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We cooked that up in 15 minutes, and now let's get to the drums. So these types of beats have very simple drums. So we can even just do that, to be honest, just to keep the energy. I think I'll go with the Spins 808 for this one, just because it's the old reliable, right? So yeah, let's click cut itself. Let's turn down the attack, hold, decay, sustain, and release, just so it plays for only the note, right? So if we set it to this, it'll just play for that. If we set it to this, it'll play the whole thing. I'm going to do a slide here. I really like doing these slides recently. It kind of adds something different to my beats that, you know, not many beats have really. And it's just like the reliable option, right? So what I do is I move that down, move this one here. Ooh. In terms of the clap, I'm not going to do like a yeet, like snare or anything. It literally will just be a clap. So I'll go in here, snares. Something like that, to be honest. Yep. And now it's time for mixing. Now that we've got kind of the basic melody down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split everything by channel, and I'm just going to pull out the melody elements. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to render them out, just because I've applied effects to certain melodies, right? You know, I've removed some high end on some of them, I've removed some low end on some of them, I've made one wider, things like that. And basically I want to route them all to the same mixer track, just so I can lower the volume of the whole thing in one go. It just makes my life a bit easier. So what I'll do is I'll trim that and just set them all to mixer track 1, and this way we can lower the volume and we can add kind of universal effects. So we can take the low end out, for example, stuff like that. It just makes my life easier. And then we can bring the 808 back in and it should punch more now. I'm Lil Uzi Vert. I'm Lil Uzi Vert. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to end the video there. That's the main bulk of the beat. I know usually in these videos I like to arrange things like that, but I think it's just nice to see a quick snippet of how to make some very, very simple drums and a nice bouncy melody. If you want to see more kind of arrangement, things like that, then please check out some of my other videos. Now, quick disclaimer, I'm not going to stop like showing my arrangement in videos. The only reason I'm doing that today is because I have to be somewhere, and the F1 starts very soon. I just looked at the time and I was like, oh god. So yeah, that's basically how to make a melody and a very, very simple beat. Of course, you know, we're going to add probably a few more percussive elements to the beat to increase the bounce, and maybe switch up the hi-hats here and there. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. The melody's super catchy in my opinion, and the drums hit. So yes, I love you lot. Take care.